Welcome back to my channel. I don't know why you came back. Hey, what's up, you guys? Yes, this is Rusty at Art with your girl Brenda right here. Hi. For everyone that doesn't know, today is Monday. But not just any Monday, it is Artist of the Week Day, where I will be talking about an artist just like Time magazine. It's not necessarily about a good person. It's going to be about an artist that did great things with art. And no, I'm not going to be talking about R. Kelly. Musical genius or not, people can be terrible. And with that being said, I have Pablo Picasso. This week will be about Pablo Picasso. Born in Spain in 1881 and died in 1973. His first name is actually 23 words long. You could look that up. I'm not about to say all those names. It's like a whole bunch of names. Della, a whole bunch of names. Della, a whole bunch of names. He just stuck with Pablo Picasso, was his favorite last name to pick from. This is his mother's maiden name, I believe. At the time of his death, he had a net worth of $500 million. God, if I had that much money, I would kill my father myself. Love you, Dad. At the end of his death, he had a lot of lawsuits for his estate because he did not include some people that should have been on it. I'm going to talk about it in a little bit. Alongside with him being a very creative person, an artist, the co-founder of Cubism and the collage, he was also a raging misogynist. Who would have known? He really liked striped shirts because he should have been in jail. Actually, it was only because he really liked the navy stripes. Like I said, he should have been in jail for the way that he treated women. Here is a quote. Every time I change wives, I should burn the last one. That way, I'd be rid of them. They wouldn't be around to complicate my existence. And maybe that might bring back my youth too. You kill the woman and you wipe out the past she represents. That's the tea, girl. Yes. He was a awful person. Yes, I wrote all this down because I'm like 90 years old. I still use paper. I love stationery. Another quote from him. There are only two types of women, a goddess and doormats. From that quote, not only was he a bigoted misogynist, he was also a narcissist. So he would put people up on the highest pedestals, and then when they don't reciprocate that type of love, he treats them like doormats. And that's what happens when you're in an abusive relationship, which he was in most of his life. Regardless of whether or not he was a really good person, he was not good to the women that he was with. That's just like common knowledge. You can look that up on Wikipedia. I did. He had many mistresses, and one of them that he was with for like 10 years, they broke up. He had 2 kids by her. They lasted 10 years? Not even just that. When I say mistress, he was cheating on his wife. He cheated on his wife. You heard? To be with somebody for 10 years, his wife was so messed up from all of it that she thought she had the authority to harass the mistresses when she could have just left and taken all his fortune. And I'm pretty sure that's what she did anyway. Ooh, girl. But this mistress that I'm talking about, though he had many, and though they were very young, like teenagers, some of them, yeah, and I thought he wasn't really like R. Kelly. Girl, I need a bobby pin. Anyway, the same mistress that he was with for 10 years, when they broke up, it was a very, very shaky and violent one. He blackballed her throughout the whole art community. So she could not get any work. She couldn't sell any of her paintings. She could not talk to any of the dealers because Pablo Picasso had already spoken to them and ruined her name. She made a tell-all book. And because of that, Pablo Picasso was trying to do legal action against her and did not include her children into the will. So the children that she had by him, the supposed illegitimate ones, he can't get a fortune out of it. So even though he ruined her life, the kids were still able to eat and live because she sold 1 million copies of her book. The book was called Life with Picasso. So like I said, though he was an artistic genius and had multiple periods of his life where he had different types of art, like the blue period, rose period, he also had all types of cubism and whatever, he was awful. Even his surrealism was pretty good. All of it was wonderful, to be perfectly honest, but it's not like he's really R. Kelly. I can't really buy his art because they're like millions of dollars. Like I said, he was already making millions. His estate is worth billions. He was never going to starve because I didn't want to buy a painting. I'm going to exploit his name because he's a terrible person. I'm going to attempt one of his paintings. Hopefully it turns out pretty good. This is the part of the video where I'm going to do a fast-paced video, so you're not sitting here bored as all hell watching me paint. This is not an ASMR channel, so I hope you don't get too bored. Okay, here goes.